call me a racist?
Oh my god, it is episode 90. Holy
90.
Shit, 90 of the Keep on Trucking podcast. Yeah. No. Episode 90, and here
Who
we
would have thought?
here we are. Not me.
Yeah, me neither.
Honestly.
Yeah.
When I started this podcast, this is more of a 100 episode of speech, but I'm going to go ahead and
Yeah.
preemptively. When I started this podcast, I didn't realize I'd be alive.
Yeah.
Actually, I was a solo podcast, and then there was a guest question podcast, and then it was solo again, and then I didn't do it after I bombed really hard at the Broadway Comedy Club,
Oh, yeah.
and then I think I had you on as a guest,
Yep.
and then you stayed on.
I stayed on.
And
Thanks for bringing me on, man.
Yeah, man, no
Onto this
problem.
machine of success.
This has been a roller coaster.
My one-way ticket to the big league.
It's a long way.
It's funny because we have been consistent about the pod, the most consistent of everything that we do together, which is just two things. But it's just sitting down and talking. It's not like we're like, wow, 90 times where we had a conversation.
Well, it is the scheduling too. Though.
Yeah, the
That's hard.
scheduling is a
Also,
pain
it's not
in the
even
ass.
90. It's like 50 with you, right?
Yeah, I got on at like 40.
Yeah. So
And I missed some.
yeah. So
This isn't really even an accomplishment at all.
well, not for you.
Let's move on.
And also the views have gone drastically down.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what that's about. People, what the fuck is that? If you're watching this and you didn't watch the last two, what the fuck is your problem?
Yeah, the people that you want to hear this message, they're no longer listening. Yeah,
so the people that are here, find the people that left.
Yeah.
And bring them back.
Bring them back.
Or just tell them that I'm mad.
Yeah.
Tell them that I'm mad at them.
Are you mad?
No.
All right, how you doing?
I didn't meet I almost said a white guy. He was white. But
Okay.
I don't know why I said that. But I didn't meet a guy at a
A
pizza.
white guy, you say? Where did you see this,
I
man?
did meet a white gentleman.
Yeah.
Well, at the Scientology office, of course.
Yeah.
We met a white guy at a pizza shop, and I was with Noah Northner, and we were talking, and he was like, "Are you guys stand-ups?" And we were like, "Yes, yes." And he was like, "Well, I've been a fan of stand-up since the '80s." And he goes, are you guys maybe names I can recognize?" And we're like, "No." And he was like, "Oh." And he's like, and I guess he's from.
How did he know you were stand-ups?
I don't know. We weren't even talking about stand-up stuff. Like, me and Noah were just having a conversation, and
He knew who you were. He just wanted to see if you were confident.
we were like, "No."
Yeah.
But and then he said that he came to Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn, but he lives in the Bay Area in California.
Okay.
And he came over here to visit a buddy that was like his name was Martin. He was visiting a buddy that wasn't doing well, and but he's like, "Well, I'm here for a couple of days, so I'm gonna go watch Colin Quinn." And he's just a huge comedy fan.
Buck yeah.
And we're like, "Nice, dude." And then and also he said he was putting faces to voices through the comedy shows.
Right, because he listens.
He listens to podcasts.
Oh, okay.
And then before we left, he was like, "You guys have any thinking?" And then Noah's like, "Oh, you should listen to his podcast." Very nice of Noah. I would have never.
Yeah.
I'm very bad at.
I would never promote this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last 40 of you, please go away.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, and then he like looked it up on Spotify. Thank God.
Yeah.
And then me and Noah left.
There you go.
So Martin, if you're listening, thank you for listening. And
I thought Martin was the friend. Martin's the guy.
Martin's the guy. And my
Okay.
friend is Noah Schneider.
No, he was sitting his friend. It doesn't matter.
No, he was sitting alone.
No, he was here to visit his friend.
Oh yeah.
I thought it doesn't matter.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's start it over.
Yeah.
Dude, when I would do the podcast alone, the amount of times I would fucking be like 10 minutes in and go, "This sucks."
Yeah.
And just turn it off and start it over.
Yeah.
Just have fake enthusiasm.
Yeah.
And be like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
take one."
So how was your weekend?
Dude, went over to the Pacific Northwest, as they call it. Did you know that they call it that?
Yeah.
You did?
Oh yeah.
Oh, lies from the mouth of an alligator.
Yeah.
Is that an expression?
Yeah. It is now. It's on a podcast.
Lies from the mouth of an alligator.
No, I knew that.
You did?
The Pacific Northwest.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's that's the
You're from the
location.
West Coast.
Yeah, I know, but like that's like Washington and Oregon. It's my first time over there.
Okay.
But I know those are 3 locations. I didn't know they like mashed them together and made it sound cool.
Yeah.
They call it the PNW.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bought a sticker
There you go.
and it says the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
Anyways, dude, I went out with Big Mike Friedman. We want to go do some shows out there. And we left. You took us to the airport.
That's right.
Wednesday night, yeah?
Yeah.
Our flight was Thursday.
4 a.m.
Yeah. It took us
Well, I got back 4 a.m.
our...
I was part of the
You were part of it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Luke Davis.
Yeah. Let's just say I have friends who do comedy, and I picked them up from the airport.
Well, you took us to the airport.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to Big Mike Friedman, and I'm saying like, all right, dude, our flight's on Thursday at 7 a.m. And then I'm telling him like, dude, like, you want to just meet at the terminal? He's like, let's just meet at the terminal. You know, and then I'm telling him like, dude, it's a little, because he's gonna take the M train from the very scary part of town in Manhattan. And it's my least favorite fucking station, the Delancey stop.
Delancey, Essex.
So I'm like,
what's the worst thing you ever saw there?
The performers.
Yeah, they're bad.
For some reason, dude, that I don't know why that stop attracts the worst performers.
Yeah.
They like that's where they have the tap dancer. The tap dancer gets down.
Yeah.
But they like some of the singers there are not the best.
Yeah. Sometimes I saw a guy rapping, but he was doing it was like he made all the songs McDonald's. So he was doing, you know, the song, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yams in my bank account.
Yams.
You know that song? 21 Savage.
Yeah. He says yams?
Yeah, he says yams.
Oh.
I guess that's how many figures. So he's worth at least $10 million. I guess.
You think like billionaires listen to that and they go, what?
Well, Lil Wayne remixed it. Yeah. And instead of yams in my bank account, he said, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bank accounts plus a main account with insane amounts.
Oh,
so
that's debt.
Yeah, that's and MC Hammer was like, can't touch this.
Wow.
You know MC Hammer?
Yeah.
He's the cautionary tale. He's the reason why.
And then
my parents were like, don't listen to rap music. My parents told me about MC Hammer before they like as this cautionary tale.
Wow,
when I was like 5.
Scott Storch too is another one.
Who's that?
He's a producer.
Okay.
And then another guy that got big. I mean that.
Oh, is Scott Stewart the one? He's a New York guy.
I don't know where he's from, but he's like
he wears the shades. He kind of looks like Dice.
Yeah. He's like an older gentleman, but he gets down.
He's really good on the keys.
Yeah. Him.
Did he go broke?
Yeah.
Okay. How's he doing now?
He's fine.
I feel like a producer can come back.
Yeah, I think he came back.
But
because they're like behind the scenes.
Yeah, but like an MC Hammer, he came on the scene with "Can't Touch This," and then
right,
it's harder for an artist to come back than a producer because you have to resell it as like a. As the image, yeah. I wonder what happened. Can we look up MC Hammer?
Yeah, look at what happened to MC Hammer.
Just to see what happened to him.
You gonna look up where he's at now?
Yeah, I'm gonna see what happened to MC Hammer.
All right, MC Hammer.
What do you know about MC Hammer?
I know he's an MC, so he's for the people.
Yeah, that's right.
And he's a hammer, which is a tool to fix sheds.
Yeah.
So he was a what are those stores called? The ones where you go to like buy tools?
Like a department store.
He's a department store owner.
MC Hammers. That's probably what he does now. Okay, so they call it the Rags to Riches to Rags and Back Saga.
Oh.
That's not very nice on Wikipedia. So he came out in the 80s.
Who's writing this? His rivals?
Yeah, I don't know who writes. I guess I can't get a.
I think if you look up like look up where he's at now, and then I think Google's very good about that. Dude, remember back in the day when they would be like, "Don't believe everything you see on the internet," and that was like a big thing. And like now, like no one says that anymore. But now it's like the biggest time you should.
Yeah, you can see like an AI picture of yourself.
Yeah,
like just hanging out with someone you've never met, and you're like, oh, I guess I did that because of how good AI is.
Well, that happens to me now when people tell stories, and I'm like someone will tell me a story, and then I think there's like a Louis joke too. Yeah, where like you tell somebody the story that happened to you, and like, it didn't even happen to you. You're telling it to the guy that it happened to.
Right.
That's happened to me sometimes. Where like it'll be a story that happens to like me and a friend together, and then I'll tell it as if it happened to me mostly.
Yeah.
When it's like something that happened to my friend.
Yeah.
It's crazy stuff.
Are you you're a big story liar?
I'm a story exaggerator.
Yeah.
I like talking.
Yeah.
I wish I knew how to do it better though.
No, you're getting good. All right, so you want to hear what happened to MC Hammer?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was a little distracted here. I was trying to find the juicy stuff.
I know my shoulders. I was carrying it for a little bit.
Yeah. So he filed for bankruptcy in 1996.
Okay, I was 1 year old.
After originally having an estimated net worth of over 33 million.
Wow.
He spent too much money on staff and personal luxuries. In addition to excessive spending while supporting friends and family, Hammer ultimately became over 13 million in debt due to dwindling album sales, unpaid loans, a large payroll, and a lavish lifestyle.
Wow, dude.
Wow.
Now, what year did this gentleman pass away?
He's still alive. He's still doing it. He might listen to this.
I'm sorry, MC Hammer.
He filed for bankruptcy in 96, and then he was denied a bankruptcy discharge. What's a bankruptcy discharge?
Ooh, I mean, just a bankrupt. Like, he was denied it.
What? Like you're...
I think it's when you're bankrupt and you're trying to, like, jack off. And then the bank is like, no.
Yeah.
That's ours, too.
Oh, he was sued by Rick James.
Bitch.
Yeah. Because of his sampling of You Can't Touch This.
Wow.
Yeah. So the whole thing just kind of... But the suit was settled out of court when Hammer agreed to credit James as co-composer.
Oh, nice. That's nice of Rick James.
Yeah, well, I guess he let's see what he's doing now.
MC Hammer?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, 13 million from 33. I mean, I guess that happens a lot, dude. Because you feel invincible, probably, right?
Yeah.
We have 33 million. That's my biggest fear of, like, winning the lottery or something.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather not win the lottery than actually win it. Because what's that thing when they say when you start at the top, then you don't know how to...
Yeah.
Right? There's only one way down. And I'm not sure how old this MC Hammer gentleman was before he blew up.
Right.
But sounds like a story of starting at the top and then just...
Well, it's like a great disequilibrium, of an imbalance of the amount of work that you put in for the amount that you get. You're going to have to... If you don't... Like, if you make a lot of money over 20 years, you learned through a long period of time how to manage money. That's how you were able to make the money. But if you just get flush with cash all at once, you didn't have all those lessons,
Yeah. So he's 61 years old today.
Yeah, today.
So in
It's his birthday, and we're talking shit about him.
No, it's March 30th. is his birthday.
Okay.
Pisces.
Happy birthday.
So wait, hold up. So maybe in 1996 that would have made him 40.
No,
it would have made him 30.
30. Yeah.
So maybe he did not start at the top. Because I mean, you'd only assume that. I mean, a gentleman like that has been rapping for a long time.
Yeah.
And then only to break at 30, which is rare actually.
Yeah.
In the rap community, because normally you break when you're like in your early 20s, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe he just got a little excited.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Hammer.
I think that's an understatement. I mean, Wikipedia was pretty vague about it, but I'm pretty sure I think he bought a mansion with like a big, like a big placard on the front.
Wow.
But I get it. What are you gonna do? You make some money. You wanna build a house that looks like your face.
I'm sorry, Stanley Kirk.
you wanna have a pool that's shaped like the instrument that you kind of play.
Your face?
Yeah, or no, like like Graceland, Elvis's Graceland. He's got like a guitar pool. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. Graceland is a big attraction in Tennessee.
There you go.
Yeah.
You go to it?
I've never been.
It's your biggest dream together.
Yeah. You know about Elvis? What'd you know about Elvis?
Elvis, the darker gentleman?
No, you thought Elvis was black?
Oh, wasn't? He's not?
No, he just stole from the blacks.
Wow. Well, that's what I was leading up to, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Did you
today.
really think Elvis was black? You don't know who Elvis is?
Yeah, I know who Elvis is. Dude. Only the most famous person in the world.
Only behind Billy Joel.
Dude, well, I just found out who Billy Joel was last year.
You didn't know who Billy Joel was. It's not a far stretch to think that you might not know Elvis.
Yeah, but there's movies. I mean, there's a big movie about Elvis. There's not a big movie about Billy Joel.
No, I guess
And
there's
also
not. Elvis is a bigger deal than Billy Joel.
And also, Billy Joel was never accused of stealing from the darker gentleman.
Tell me about someone I don't know. Since I'm always like, oh, you never heard of this? You never
Do you know
heard
about
of that?
Selena?
Yeah, you told me she died and she got shot by her manager.
Yeah. Did you know about her before I told you though?
No.
Oh, there you go.
It's not just about
What?
It's not just about like, oh, That's one that you didn't know.
No, well,
Just
no,
tell me one that I don't know now.
Well, that was the question. You said, "Tell me one that I don't know,"
Yeah.
and that's it was Selena.
Well, tell me another one.
Well, no, because I found out who Billy Joel was.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, tell me someone that I might not know.
Okay. Do
No.
you know who?
Don't say Toby Keith.
Do you know who Bruce Springsteen is?
Yeah, I do know.
Oh wait, I showed you Springsteen.
Well, Bruce Springsteen he's like second place Billy Joel, right?
Yeah, he's a lower middle class. Billy Joel is like upper middle.
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen is lower middle. Do you know who Tom Petty is?
Yeah, I know the name, and I don't know. I can't name any songs, but I'm sure if you play his song, I'm like, oh, I've heard that song.
Yeah.
Well, I can't think of any Mexican American people. I can only think of Mexican people.
Yeah.
Like Selena was huge, dude. But I don't know. I don't know if she was that big before the movie.
Yeah. What was the movie?
It was called Selena.
Oh.
And J-Lo played her.
Oh.
And supposedly there was there were auditions for like people to come audition and shit. And I guess there was like a line around like the corner. And my dad took my mom to like audition.
To audition?
Yeah. But like I guess when they pulled up to the place, they saw like the long line.
Oh,
and they were like, yeah, fuck that. And then
Yeah.
I guess before they even opened the doors, like just give it to J-Lo.
Yeah.
And then everybody was pissed.
Yeah.
It was like in the 90s, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, early 90s.
Your mom could have played Selena.
She could have been J-Lo, yeah.
She had aspirations to be an actress.
She was a model for a little bit, my mother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then I think she wanted to be like a newswoman.
Yeah. Your parents were attractive.
My mother was, yeah.
What about your dad?
Not so much.
Oh.
Let's just say I take over. I take after my father.
You're a good looking guy.
Yes.
That's why I chose you as my business accomplice.
Because I'm a good looking fellow.
It wasn't the jokes.
Oh, thanks, man.
No, but how'd your dad how'd your dad get your mom if he's not good looking?
I think just charismatic, just being charismatic. Charisma fucking takes you a long way, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard.
That's what I've heard.
But I mean, also he was a very smart gentleman as well.
Yeah.
Because my mom, she would be like, oh, before your father, I would date tall, green-eyed guys.
Uh-huh.
And my dad's like a fucking, he's
Lizard people.
he's like a short,
Yeah.
fucking, what's something brown?
Short, like a
She's like a short
like
brown
a meerkat.
guy.
He looks like the things in Mario, the Goombas.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And then, so I guess everybody in my mom's family was like, "You're gonna go with this fucking guy?"
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. So I guess apparently how they got together is so my dad. The story always changes, which just makes me think there's something sketchy going on.
Right.
But the story is my dad he moved to United States, but they had always been friends and stuff. My dad had a girlfriend out here. He got in a car accident, almost died. He still has a scar across his face. And I guess around that time, his girlfriend he had didn't go visit him in the hospital, but he would talk on the phone all the time with my mom, and then he would tell her like, "Oh, come on, I'm gonna go marry you," and she was like, "Yeah, all right." And then I guess she goes, "I thought he was joking," and then I guess he flies back to Mexico and he's like, "So what, we're getting married or what?" And I was like, "Oh, gee, I thought it was a joke." He's like, "I'm serious," and she goes, "Fuck," and he goes, "Come on, I'll take you to California." And she was like, "Oh, all right." So well, first you got to talk to my family. There's like fucking 34 of them. But she has 18 brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
So my dad goes and talks to all 18 of them, and they're all like, "Fuck this fool." He doesn't.
Just a room full of people like, boo.
Yeah. Chairs are flipping. There's a guy in the back fucking with like a stenographer. What are they called? A stenographer typing down the whole thing.
The gavel.
You got a gavel. The only one that did like my dad was my grandma. Was my mom's mom. And she was like, "He's a smart guy. He has a good head on his shoulders."
Why didn't the others like him? Because he was ugly?
Well, they were all like about the same age. Well, they were all, my mom's like the second and youngest. So they were like, "You're not taking the fucking little one away," or this and that. And then my mom was like, "I don't even know that one," to the oldest one.
Yeah.
And
they don't even know her name. They're just calling her the little one.
Yeah, the little one.
Yeah.
They're like, "Wait, she's related? Why are we mad?" Yeah. Like, "You're not taking her away." And then I guess my grandpa and my grandma were like, "This guy's a hard worker. He has a good head on his shoulders. You have our blessings." And everybody was like, "Fuck that!" And my dad was like, "Let's go!" And he like threw her in the car, in the trunk because she didn't have any papers.
Yeah.
And he brought her across the country, illegally. Got pregnant with me. Her dad got sick. Took me back to Mexico.
Damn.
And then I lived
he
out
brought
there for a
her to America illegally. Damn.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Who was the guy? Was it Clinton?
Allegedly, it was illegal.
Yeah, there was a,
It's like a strange thing to lie about,
there was a.
just to make it more cool and Mexican.
I mean, but they're chill now though, dude. You know, I think it was who was it, Clinton? He was like, everybody gets papers.
Yeah.
I think it
Oh,
was
really?
him. Yeah.
Nice.
It was Clinton or
Thanks a lot,
another
Bill.
guy.
You can all come in. You're all beautiful.
But yeah, dude. And then so my mom lived out here.
Is it a thing for Mexicans? Like, do they insult each other by being like, "Oh, you're probably like an illegal"? Is that
Mexicans to each other?
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is Mexicans from Mexico make fun of Mexican Americans for not being Mexican enough,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
which is really funny. I told you about this, about the pocho thing.
Yeah. What's
They're
that?
like, you fucking pocho. It's like calling like a light-skinned black guy like not a real black guy.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not, you know, so it's the one, or calling a ginger a ginger. It's
I
like,
know.
it's not derogatory,
Yeah.
but it's like it's rude.
Right.
But I don't know. Some like Mexicans, Americans let it affect them more.
People don't like it when you assimilate to a different culture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's I
There's
mean,
a term for every there's, you know, you call him a wigger if it's a
Yeah.
white guy acting black, and Uncle Tom if it's a black guy acting white,
Right.
a poncho, what is it?
pocho.
A pocho,
Yeah.
if it's a Mexican acting
Well, no, if it's,
American.
if it's just a Mexican born here. But you know what, dude? We talked about this a lot. The Mexicans that don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
And then like Mexicans from Mexico get really mad. And I'm like, why are you wasting your energy on that?
Right.
Dude, fucking relax. There's a bunch of you over there. Fucking
Yeah.
kick it.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, I don't really get upset when people call me pocho. I'm like, actually, nobody's. Oh, you know what? Iram does it. She calls me that because she's fucking. She grew up in Mexico.
Right.
My girlfriend does it. So
Yeah.
she goes, come on.
What's the term for
doesn't
like a
really-
white guy who acts really Mexican?
Oh, I don't think that's existent. I don't think they want to do that. Oh, I told you about my front door neighbor though, right?
a gring nah, I don't know.
No, yeah, my front door neighbor was a white guy who would hang out with all the Mexican gangsters, and he
Yeah.
had a gringo tattooed on his back
Yeah.
because that's what they call him. They call him gringo.
But gringo is just for like a
It's just what
that's like a
Mexicans call-
honky.
Just what Mexicans call white people.
Yeah.
Gringos.
Okay. So there's there's nothing for that, but you see it sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think it's happened enough to the point where white people have earned a derogatory term for themselves for
Yeah, we don't
acting Mexican.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not as Mexican culture isn't as I guess not as romanticized by whites as black culture is.
Yeah, but the Japanese though do want to be Chicanos.
It's cuz nobody romanticizes working hard. They just want to be cool.
Have you seen the thing in Japan?
No.
There's a bunch of Japanese gentlemen out there, dude, with the lowriders
In Japan?
and the shades.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh yeah. They act Mexican.
Yeah, well, they don't even have. They act like Chicanos, which
Oh.
are fucking Mexican Americans, which what a Mexican from Mexico would call a pocho.
Okay.
The people in Japan who act like that, dude.
Yeah.
And those fools are called Chicanos. They live like the lowrider culture.
Damn. So there's Mexicans in America that are trying to be more authentic Mexican. There's Japanese people trying to be more authentic Mexican Americans.
Yeah,
And
no-
then we got Chinese people trying to be Japanese.
Nobody's
Koreans
happy.
want to be South Koreans want to be Chinese. North Koreans want to be South Korean.
I don't.
Nobody wants to be North Korea.
Oh, dude, come on, man.
No one wants to be North Korea.
Man, talk to my sisters.
They want to be North Korean?
Yeah, dude, you should see their rooms.
What do they have their own special internet service that doesn't report anything to them?
Well, they haven't let me in, but they showed me pictures of the nice grocery stores they have in there.
Just box of cereal is empty. Why did you guys do this in here?
Yeah.
No,
No.
I don't know. I don't know who wants to be No. White people want to be Japanese.
I want to be Chinese. I wanted to be Chinese.
Oh yeah, you wanted to be Chinese.
White people do want to be Japanese, and slowly the fucking black people are coming out with that.
Oh yeah, black people want to be
yeah,
Japanese.
dude, they've come out like in the past decade.
Black people want to be Japanese. White people want to be black.
yeah.
And who wants to be white?
Somebody that's arrested. Somebody that's being currently arrested. Other than that,
Who aspires to be white? I guess no one, huh? Not these days.
maybe in the 70s.
No, I'm talking about right now.
No, nobody.
No one wants to be white? Come on. Be white. It's great.
After I wanted to be
Everyone wants to be white like officially, but no one wants to be white culturally.
No, I mean, how long is it gonna take? Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. The United States is just so big that there's never been like a real.
Yeah. Also, this
Like
is
a
complete
culture?
bullshit. What I'm saying, it's not just a rule of thumb, but there's like little enclaves of these people. That's what I'm basing this on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what were you saying?
Oh, that people are like, oh, Americans have no culture. It's like, well, it's so big, dude. There is culture, but it's all like in little pockets of like different places.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I mean, is the United States bigger than Europe?
No.
Europe is way bigger.
It's not way bigger, but the United States is bigger than any European country.
Yeah, I know.
There's
like,
so many countries.
Yeah, I
in
know.
Europe.
That's what I'm saying though, because like they have their own countries, and then so
Right. The countries in Europe are like
They're all
as spaced out as evenly as the states, and
yeah, and they all have their own culture and stuff.
right.
And over
That's what
here,
Colin Quinn talks about in his. Have you seen Red State, Blue State?
no, I haven't.
Yeah, you got to
Wait,
watch it.
have I? No, I seen the New York story.
Yeah,
It's
he's like
great.
talking about like, Texas way bit different than New York. That's like just the same as like Bosnia and Serbia, like the differences
yeah,
between those
yeah.
places.
Right.
I don't know anything about Bosnia and Serbia, but that's just
What?
well, teach me, asshole,
Wow.
and I'll tell you about Billy Joel.
The thing about Bosnia is that they love cheese.
Yeah, right. And what is Serbia is like? Not cheese.
Ham.
Why do they not like each other?
What do you think the charcuterie board?
Don't you think they should? They they would fill each other out.
Who?
The Serbians and the Bosnians. They're sworn enemies. We like ham. Well, we like cheese.
Well, dude, what was the
Guys,
war?
get together.
What was the war?
This is chaos right now.
Hey, let's start it over.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the conversation. I don't know if anyone else is.
I don't know if this is good or you're definitely be pissed, dude.
Yeah.
This is bad radio.
No, come on. It's good.
Well, who was the country that went to war for spices? And what war was it?
I don't know. The spice wars were like in the Indian Ocean, so it was probably
You know who won that war though, right?
who?
Ice Spice.
That sucks.
Who went
I think it was like Asia,
war.
some Asian countries like China.
Dude, when they taught me that in school, I was done. Wars that are Spain, Portugal, England, and Holland all fought for control.
Just like I said,
It's called spice race. Oh, who
no
won the war with
Asian
spice?
country.
Let's see. A spice war was a conflict between the British East India Company and the Kingdom of Holland. Holland? Holland milk. In the 19th century, after a 7-month campaign, British forces captured all of the islands and held them until they gave them their spices. It's interesting.
Yeah,
All for cumin.
yeah.
Dude, when we were learning about that in school, I was dying laughing, and my teacher was like, "What are you laughing?" I was like, "This." I'm like, "Come on," because it's bad food. And I swear to God, she was like, "Have you ever had a chicken without salt?"
It's true. It shit sucks.
And I was like,
I
"No."
think it's worth it. It's worth going to war over like food.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, like, you work around it too. Just watch a YouTube video. It says, salt replacement.
Yeah. What's the replacement for salt?
Like you rub 2 rocks together.
Yeah.
You lick the rock. It's a little salty.
It's something
All these thousands of lives lost.
Yeah.
For no reason.
for a little bit of
a
seasoning.
little bit of pepper.
Yeah, man. God, think about how bad most food used to be.
It still is over there. I mean, you go to England. You kind of want to tell them like, why'd you go to war for?
Yeah.
Like, try this.
We got the salt, and then they just.
And they pour in the pig blood.
Yeah. Dude, they eat like. Have you ever had blood? Like just eating blood, like
Yeah.
gelatinous blood.
One time I was punched in the face and then I licked it,
No, you know what I mean.
and I was like, "This could use some salt."
Salt in the wound.
Yeah.
I went to a hot pot. You know what hot pot is?
Yeah. It's an overpriced Japanese place.
It's Chinese.
Chinese. Wow.
Yeah, but it's authentic. Like it's authentic to China. I mean, it's overpriced here.
Okay. Yeah, it is overpriced here.
Yeah. Have you done it before?
Yeah, dude, with Alex in Boston.
Oh, yeah. You told me about that.
Yeah, we get there.
We must have talked about this already on the pod.
Well, if we haven't, real quickly.
Okay.
We get there.
Is our
and-
viewership really falling off?
Huh? Oh yeah, dude.
Oh.
So this is a off-camera conversation.
All right. Yeah.
What if I just started crying and I just walked off set?
I didn't know that. All right. Well, anyway.
Well, I think it's because we've been uploading like at noon the day of. Normally we upload like at
Oh
midnight.
yeah.
the
We'll
day
get it out on time this time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we went to Boston, and fucking we drive all the way there, and then Alex goes, where should we go eat? And then I go, oh, we'll go somewhere cheap. His buddies choose somewhere super expensive. And then at the end he goes, you're paying for this, right? And we all laugh. And then the guy's like, no, I'm serious. It was like $100.
Oh yeah,
But I think he was making a good chunk of change off that weekend though.
$100 for 4 people. I mean,
Yeah. Was that not? Yeah, I guess that's pretty good.
it's pretty
It's like
decent
diner, I
for a
guess.
sit down.
Yeah, but on one person though. I mean I don't want to be a dick, so I gave Alex like a pat on the back.
Because it's like as much as you can eat. Like it's like you make of it what you want. They bring a bunch of
yeah, but
for anyone who doesn't know, they bring a bunch of raw meat and then you cook it in the pot.
and it was bad.
You didn't like it?
No, I hated it.
Oh, okay.
Hated it.
All right. Well,
Spoiled it.
they have the last time I
Spoiled
went,
it.
they had blood. They just had like a gelatinous coagulated blood.
You're like, this is worth my money.
I ate it.
Was it good?
No, it was blood.
Wait, did you put it in the pot for everybody to taste? That's what I didn't like about it. How like fucking we all like threw in what we liked in there, and then it was just like a fucking thing for all of us.
Yeah.
Because for people that don't know, a hot pot, it's literally a pot in the middle of the table with boiling water, and then you just throw whatever you want in it. But you throw whatever you want in it, and then
It's like a stew. It's like a
it's like a
broth.
stew, yeah, but of like everything in a buffet.
Right.
So hey, let's get a buffet and then throw it in the mixture. And we don't know if we like it yet, but just throw it in there. Fucking let's
Yeah.
see what happens. Oh, by the way, that's $40.
Yeah. What other choice do you have?
Yeah. Dude, oh, thanks, dude. I'll go have diarrhea in my fucking house.
Can I have my own pot? Sometimes they have it divided. They have like a hot side.
that's a
and-
good idea.
Yeah, they have a hot side and a not so hot side.
And I can see how a hot pot was relevant, like in the poor times,
Uh-huh.
or like poor families. Like, oh yes, it's fucking.
Yeah.
It's, oh.
Yeah.
It's-
Why?
But like-
why
but
are we
like-
paying extravagant amounts of money to eat of the same stew from this cauldron like we're in the,
Dude, yeah.
in the dark ages?
It's the same thing with shrimp. Like shrimp
Yeah.
was like a fucking. People were like, "Ah, here, have some shrimp, you peasant."
Yeah.
And then everybody was like, "This is actually pretty good." And
Yeah.
then the guy was like, "Huh."
Yeah, fucking crabs.
Crabs too. Those peasant
This is a
food.
fucking pain in the ass. You're fighting with a dead crab.
Dude.
You're cutting the crab's dead. You're trying to eat it. It's like winning the fight. You're cutting your hands.
Crabs fucking sucks to. Hey, sell it for the same price, but cut it for me,
Yeah.
assholes.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, why do you have to give me the whole crab?
Yeah, and also it's so expensive. I wore my nice shirt.
Yeah.
and it's fucking exploding on
The
my
best
white.
part about crab is when you finally crack it open and then you pull out a big piece of meat and everyone goes, "Ooh,
Ooh, yeah, nice.
everyone
then,
congratulates you.
and then it gets stuck in your teeth.
Yeah, you get a morsel of food, you put it on a cracker. You work for 5 minutes to eat for 10 seconds.
Fuck crab.
Fuck crabs, dude.
Crawfish.
Lobster's pretty good though.
Lobster? Yeah, lobster's fucking dank.
Yeah,
Especially when they cut it in half for you.
yeah,
Give me the lobster tail.
yeah,
It's so funny to pay like a lot of money for like messy food.
yeah.
Like it's like this is a seafood of this is like the sea version of a sloppy Joe. Who's calling you?
Brian.
Oh shit, Brian Elias, the film
Yes.
our film guy.
Should we take it?
Yeah, answer it.
Yo, Brian, you're on the pod.
Yo, turn around. Let you.
Turn around.
No, you thought you saw me. you scared me.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry.
No, Brian, you're probably looking at a lady.
Dude, we're shooting in front of the green screen. At this part, I'm just gonna like put a picture of you on the green screen.
Fucking.
Put him closer to the mic.
Mic off the lunch inside goes, you're like, yo, Lou. Damn.
Yeah.
Where are you at? That you thought?
Turn around.
What if the guy turned around and it was like,
I'm in the closet. I thought you were in my closet. Oh man, what do you? Hey, let me call you. Let me call you back. We're just shooting this pod right now.
Yeah, yo, do your thing, man.
Okay,
I
cool.
was gonna say hi. I thought I saw you.
Oh shit. All right, man. We'll talk soon. All right, see ya.
turns out he was walking behind the hooker.
Yeah, it was just a woman.
Yeah.
That's
We
why I
thought-
put it up today. So I'd look more masculine.
Oh yeah, dude, when are you gonna cut your hair?
Shut up.
Oh, where were we at? Crab bisque.
I don't know. We were just talking about luxury foods and how it's a whole bunch of racket. Steak, that makes sense. That's worth it.
Yeah.
There's no beating around the bush with steak. It's all food. There's no.
You know the history of things. Where did that expression come from?
Why do you think that I know the history of things?
Beating around the bush.
Beating around the bush.
Yeah. You probably know where that came from.
I don't know. I don't know what that means. Should we look it
I
up?
thought you were an intellectual.
We've been looking it up today.
Yeah. Let's look up what beating around the bush
Beating around the
means.
bush.
Here, I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah, make a guess.
I'm gonna go ahead. But look, why you look it up? So there's no dead air.
Beating around the bush. I want to guess too.
Oh,
I'll do my guess first.
man.
Yeah.
You gotta do the fun thing.
Yeah.
The guy that doesn't want you to have fun.
It's yeah. It's beating around the bush means that you are you're trimming the hedges, but you're not
Okay.
like actually uprooting the tree, killing the plant.
Okay.
You're trying to solve the problem of this invasive species by just trimming the hedges.
All right. Okay. I think it's a hunting term
Okay.
where like a guy's trying to get like a hedgehog or something.
Yeah.
Or a groundhog or a prairie dog, and they're like beating around the bush trying to get it to come out.
Beating. Oh.
and the guy's like, just hit it in the middle of the
just
fucking
go
bush.
in the
Yeah,
bush.
just go in the bush.
That's probably what it is.
I think it's a hunting term.
I think that's probably what it is.
And then you think it's a landscaping term? No. Oh, look, so young.
Can I take my
So young, so naive.
You thought I was an intellectual?
Your hair is too long. Just sneaking unrelated insults.
Origin.
So young, so inexperienced.
You were right.
Really?
Yeah. Hunters hired men to beat the area around bushes with sticks in order to flush out game, taking cover underneath.
Wow, looks like I'm the intellectual.
Yeah.
Here, give me the microphone. I'm the host and the co-host now.
All right. There you go.
Yes.
Teach me something.
So, Frankie, what does the War of 1933 bring to your mind? Well, the War of 1933 was 6 years before the World War II. Ah, yes. And what was the state of the world at that point? Well, if I must recall, Germany was doing great, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back.
Now I know why
Hey,
you.
look.
Now I know why you used to restart the pods when you did it by yourself.
It sucked, dude. I hated it.
Yeah.
There's some
Doing a pod by yourself is insane.
Dude, I thought I was Bill Burr. I think I can do this. Dude, and I
You
was,
did.
Dude,
You
and
did do it.
But yeah, I would do it for 15 minutes. Dude, and I would still shoot it in the van and in the summer.
Yeah.
So I'd be just sweating in there. Just
Yeah.
fuck.
I listened to one of them one
Really?
time. Yeah, where you talked about you locked your keys in and then the guy had to come get it.
Oh, that one was out here.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, the guy was like, "You live here?" And I was like, "No." And then he
Yeah.
opened the door and my curtain
Curtain
fell.
fell.
There's my bed and shit was back there.
Yeah. All right. So look, let's tell me about your weekend. You said you had something good to tell me about.
Yeah, dude, we went out in. First of all, dude, me and Big Mike Friedman, we should have him on. He's an intellectual as well.
Yeah. I'm not an intellectual.
Oh no, I was talking about myself.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. No. Oh, how naive of you to assume. Big Mike, we went out to Oregon. We did some shows in Oregon and in Washington over there, the Pacific Northwest. And dude, the amount of coincidences that happened on this trip, I swear to God, dude, I thought I was gonna cease to exist. So first, we get to wherever.
I don't know how those correlate, but
Well, dude, you'll know after this.
okay.
I get there to we land in Washington. We get the Subaru Outback Steakhouse, and then we're driving to the first show. It's 5 hours away.
It was so random. I saw so many Miatas. I thought I was just gonna disappear. What?
So
All right, sorry.
we're listening to the Brian
Shit,
Regan.
that was a strange thing. Oh, did you listen to the Fountainhead?
Shh, let me.
Oh, sorry. This is the Frankie hour.
I'll get to that, dude.
Oh, okay, all right.
We're driving the Outback Steakhouse.
Oh, did you do this? Oh, shh.
Well, I'm leading. It's the worst radio host. So Frankie, I was freaking shut up and chime in when I went out of steam.
Anyway.
We're listening to the Brian Regan comedy album, right? And he has a joke about log trucks, right? About trucks carrying logs.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, I saw one going north and one going south. And you know, the whole joke is about like, why don't you just stay where you're at? You know?
Right.
Bro, when he's doing that joke, that's what happens.
Wow.
There's a log truck passing us because we're driving pretty slow, and then a log truck on the other side coming the other way, and we're like, yo, fuck it, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And we get to the show or whatever, you know, and then he meets up with a buddy. His buddy, he's like, he has a van like me, and then Mike goes to go like look at it. He shows him the inside. He opens it. Right there on his like counter is the Fountainhead. Dude, you told me about the Fountainhead. You met him. You guys talked about the Fountainhead. He had just read it again, and then we were listening to it also on the way there. And now the Fountainhead is there, fucking on his book. I'm like, yo, that's insane.
Yeah.
Later on, the next day, we go to the last Blockbuster in the world, and we're like, whoa, this is crazy. We check into the hotel room that night. We turn on the TV. It's a Family Guy episode about Blockbuster.
What?
And we're like, yo, that's crazy, dude.
Damn.
The next day, we do the show, dude. After the show, we go to a bar. And for this, all weekend, I've been saying, everybody's looking at what? Talking at me.
Yeah.
I can't hear a word they're saying because I'm driving around in John Voight's car.
Yeah.
We go to this bar. That song is playing at the bar. I've never heard this song playing at the bar ever in my life, dude.
Yeah.
That's like 5 things in a row. I'm like, I am going to cease to exist after this, dude.
Wow, now it makes sense.
This is too many.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of freaks you out. And
Yeah.
then we're hanging out with his cousin because I was like, we were telling him about this after we heard the song. We're like, yo, this is insane coincidence. And his cousin was like, you should play the lottery.
Yeah.
And then the thing in my head was like, no, because what if we win? It'll ruin my life.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, Mike, don't play the lottery.
Yeah, you'd go MC Hammer.
Yeah, we'll MC Hammer ourselves.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that happened. So I was kind of on edge all weekend, dude.
Yeah.
How many coincidences was that? It doesn't matter.
That's 3.
It was a lot. It was
That's
3.
a lot.
3? No, Fountainhead, Song, Blockbuster,
4.
Yeah, and then the logs.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
Dude, yeah,
Yeah.
it was insane.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Well, how about that?
Well, hold up. Last thing. Here, let's make it 5. Why don't we just make a thing up?
Please. Yeah.
Let's make it 5. So we do a show, right? And it kind of sucked. But I don't know. The crowd was weird. The show didn't go that well.
Sure.
Whatever, dude. Like everybody still seemed happy. It was like one of these crowds that they're like they don't laugh.
They
out loud.
smile.
They smile. And they're very polite, and we're like, we fucking suck as comedians, and they suck as an audience.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, so the show happens. We're very shy, very embarrassed. People were like walking out, like, oh, yeah. And we're like, and then they walk out, they drop in $2 in the tip jar. And we're like, oh, take it back, please. We don't deserve it. And then they take it back. We're like, no, we're just kidding. Give it back to us.
Yeah.
And, and then we make a total of $3 in tips. The next day, I'm flying back home. Dude, we get on the plane. We're like all walking, and I hear, hey, did you guys just do a stand-up show yesterday? And then Mike goes, yeah. And he goes, oh. I look down, bro, it's my seat. I'm sitting next to the guy that was at the show the day before. That I bombed at for 25 minutes.
That sucks.
So I fucking sit down, and I'm like, oh, hey, I'm about to do 6 hours. And they're like, oh.
And he was like,
yeah, they're like, oh, and then
smiling.
Yeah, and then I just started like shitting on myself and shitting on the show.
Yeah.
And they're like, they were like laughing and shit. They were cordial.
What if like the whole flight you were like, just like, but it, like you were just fishing for compliments about it. You're like, it wasn't that bad, right?
But like, I work really hard.
Yeah,
But we drove.
you were like, did I sound like, even though it didn't go that well, I still seemed confident, right?
I'm showing him my clips. See, this is a joke that I did yesterday that didn't work, but it's working here. Yeah. Now, if you could just fill out this iPad. You could just fill out this questionnaire.
25%.
Yeah. Dude, so I guess something about that too.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, like next to them, and I'm like fucking embarrassed, dude. I'm like, this sucks, and they're kind of ignoring me. I mean, that's like, I'm not talking to them. We're minding our own business. We're minding our own business, and I'm like, I doze off, and then I wake up, and I'm like, oh Jesus. I like that at my sweater just drool all over me. And I'm like, bro, these fucking people, they just saw me eat shit on stage. And now they fucking think I don't know how to sleep.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, fuck this, dude. This sucks. And I jumped off the plane.
Nice. Dude, speaking of coincidences.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you the story about when my friend almost drowned? That's not funny.
You did. But I don't know if you told it on the pod.
Oh. Well, I won't tell it again.
No,
then.
tell it. Tell the abridged version.
What, you got something else you need to squeeze in?
Yeah, I got like 2 other things.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure if you told the story in the pod before.
Oh.
So that's what I'm saying. Tell the abridged version.
Well, I
just got one more thing actually. Sorry. Tell the 4-hour version.
Okay, I went to a football game one time, and I did the old sneak up and get the closer seats because people weren't there.
Yeah.
And so when I was up there, I met this guy. This is rich guy. He's like mid-30s.
Yeah.
He like owns, like, he took over his dad's company.
Collared shirt.
Yeah, collared shirt. Just
Nice.
frat boy,
Yeah.
grown up.
Flat top.
No.
No, flat top?
No, that's not our culture.
Oh.
This is Southeast frat boy. It's like curly curly hair.
Oh, nice. With some mousse in it.
No.
Oh,
You,
this guy sounds very uncool.
you don't know what's cool in Raleigh, okay?
Oh, sorry.
What's cool in Raleigh is being a fat guy that wears shoes, Sperry's with no socks, and khaki shorts.
And kills his son to cover up
Yeah.
to cover up
To cover up a
business fraud.
a business, to cover up embezzling money.
Now that's cool.
Genius.
There's a statue of this man.
Yeah.
So you
That is, of course, in reference to Alex Murdoch.
so you meet this guy at the football
it's
game.
the Alex Murdoch look.
Yeah.
Can you picture it? Yeah.
Man, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we... Anyway, I met the guy, and then, like, afterward, we went to his RV, we're drinking, hanging out. Anyway, later, like, 9 months later, I was living at the beach. I think I have told this on the pod.
I know. That's why I said to the bridge version just in case.
Okay, well...
You're gonna fucking blue ball the people that haven't heard it before.
Okay. Well, my friend came to visit me, and we decided to... We were staying at this like town on the water, on this river, and there was an island right off the river.
Right.
And we decided to swim to the river, but God, dude, I'm botching this because I'm remembering when I already told this on the pod.
Yeah, I know. I distinctly remember. That's why I said.
Yeah.
So your bridge version.
Anyway, we tried to swim to the river. I got there, but my buddy almost drowned, and he got saved by the guy.
What guy?
The guy I met at the football game.
Oh, you skipped the whole part. Oh,
What a
man.
coincidence, huh?
No, that is an insane coincidence.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
And wasn't he like mad at you guys?
He was like, my other friend went out to save my friend who was drowning.
Right.
And when he pulled them up, he was like, you guys were looking like you were in trouble out there. And the friend who was saving my other friend was like, no, I had it under control. He was like, you didn't look that good either. And then my friend hated him for saying that, even though he saved
his life.
Anyway, I took a shit on that one. Tell me what else happened this weekend.
No, turns out nothing.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, here's something
Oh,
interesting.
no, wait, hold up. I was just kidding. It was a little joke. It was a little attempt at humor there.
Oh, yeah.
You know. Are you familiar?
Yeah, like we've been trying this whole episode.
Have we been trying for 37 minutes? How much time have we been doing? Did I nail it?
We've been doing 27 minutes.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh my god, dude, I almost fucking shot myself.
I just wanted to make you freak out. And you played right into my hand.
Oh no, what are you gonna do now that you have me?
Yes. Well, go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways, dude, I went to Dave's Hot Chicken before one of the shows, and I go through the drive-through. Right? I've never been through Dave's Hot Chicken's drive-through, so I order my thing, and then I drive off after I order, and then I remember Mike's in the car with me, and I go, "Oh, I'm sorry, do you want anything?"
You actually forgot?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then
Brutal.
But luckily he didn't want anything. He was like, "No, I'm fine." And then I laughed really hard at him.
Yeah.
Anyways, and then I get to the lady, right, to the window, and she goes, "Oh, that'll be fucking $10.33." And I'm like, all right, and then I'm paying with my card, so she brings out her a phone. You know, like they have to do like the square thing to pay with the card.
Yeah.
Bro, she brings out a separate fucking 13-inch iPad for the tip.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, "It's gonna ask you a question," and I'm like, that's hilarious that they have like, because I feel bad for them, you know, because they're like, fucking, it's tips, whatever, we got to do it. So then I put the card over it, and then I pull it out too soon, I don't know, and then she brings it back in, and then she goes, it didn't go through. And I was like, oh shit. So she brings out the phone again, and then I leave it in, and then she brings out the big ass iPad again, and we just make eye contact. And then like we're just staring at
Oh, so it's two. She's
two
like, this is the
devices.
pay. This is for tip.
This is for the tip. And the thing for the tip, it's so comically fucking
It's
big.
big.
And it's I feel bad for them, dude. 'Cause
Right.
they go, "Oh, and it's gonna ask you a question." Like it's the physical embodiment of what we're both feeling.
It's like on the TV, and you have to like,
yeah,
you have to use a Wii remote to select
yeah.
in front of the whole restaurant.
And also, she's holding the TV.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like, it's embarrassing for both of us.
Oh, yeah.
And so then I pay the second time, and she goes, and then she brings out the big ass iPad.
Yeah.
And we stare at each other, dude. And I'm like, we both kind of laughed. And I pushed the thing. I put no tip. Fuck you. And
No tip?
No, I'm just kidding. No, of course.
Just for holding up that iPad.
I tip a very hefty 15%.
Yeah, you take
me.
care of your paisanos.
I take care of my paisanos. And then I
Did you say 15%? That's fair for a coffee.
Well, no, it was Dave's Hot Chicken.
Oh.
No, I always do 18. That's my rule of thumb.
Oh, for a fast food place?
Yeah. Right?
Fucking bullshit, man. Everywhere has the tip thing now. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
It's upsetting, but I don't know, dude. I get it, and then it bugs me, and I get it, and it bugs me. So
Yeah.
I'm in the middle with this shit. I have no say.
Yeah.
But I just think it is fucking embarrassing for both of us
Oh, yeah.
that she has to bring up that thing twice. And
Working for tips sucks.
yeah, dude.
Pay your people. Just pay them.
Luke Davis for mayor of Redmond, Washington.
I wasn't going to unroll that till next month.
Cut it. Anyway, so what you?
I saw on the news today.
Wait, sorry. How much time were we actually at?
Oh, like 50.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
All right. Anyway, I saw on the news today.
yeah.
There's this trade show in Vegas where they unveiled a bunch of new technology,
Oh,
and they had two things that I thought were kind of interesting.
yeah.
There was a stroller that is self-driving for babies.
We reached the point where parents are like, dude, fuck this baby.
Yeah.
Meet us there.
It won't, you have to be close to it. I don't even know if it will run while it's more like,
Close to like the device that you carry, right? I mean, how hard is it to put the device next to a fucking picnic
It's-
table at the lake and then be like, get out of here, baby?
it's like a bike that you still have to pedal, but it helps you on the uphill.
Okay.
It makes it lighter.
All right.
And I think if you take the baby out, then it will go by itself, but it won't go with the baby in it. But dude, you know that thing's gonna malfunction and just fucking rocket a baby.
I mean, dude, the balls on some of these developers, like, where like not only is it new technology, it's new technology for a baby.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
And dude, you know there's gonna be a parent at the fucking outlets like with the stupid ass stroller bumping into like some guy in a rascal, and you have like a whole viral video there, like
Yeah.
singing, "Oh, you're stupid igloo,"
Yeah.
whatever the fuck.
Just
stroller.
two negligent people.
Yeah,
One negligent about their health, the other negligent about their child, having an argument about their different robotic devices colliding with each other.
That's so funny because it's two things that they bought that aren't doing the thing. So the person that paid money for it is gonna have the altercation
Yeah.
instead of the Robot Wars. We should go to Robot Wars. Remember that show?
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
shit's sick, dude.
Yeah, it was always the winner would always be whatever could flip it. That was always the
Yeah, just put it on his back.
People would like do like the stupidest like buzzsaws and
Yeah.
flamethrowers,
And then it just get flipped on its back.
and just get flipped over. Yeah.
Dude, one time when I used to truck drive, I got stuck in Las Vegas and like they bought me a hotel and I was like, nice. And I just fucking bought like fucking 6-pack of Bud Lights and watched robot racing. I mean robot fights.
in real life.
Yeah, in real life.
Nice.
And it was the best.
That sounds awesome.
No, on the TV in the hotel room.
Oh. Why'd you have to go to Vegas for that?
No, I was truck driving and my truck broke down, so
Oh,
they got me a hotel.
Oh, okay.
And I just bought a 6-pack of Bud Lights. And,
Oh, cool.
And watched
I
that
thought you were
shit
gonna say you bought a hooker.
in the hotel room.
You'd have to go to Reno for that.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't look.
Oh, okay. So
That's one thing.
that's one thing. The other thing is,
This is fun. There should be a segment on the pod.
well,
Technology of the week.
yeah. I mean, yeah. We should just come with more.
We should just
come with something.
we should just be better.
Yeah, we should
Dude,
just do better.
Dude, that reminds me. Well, real quick, fucking me and Mike, we bombed one of these shows, and we're like driving away. We're like, well, it was a Sunday,
Right.
We're like only 7 people showed up.
Yeah.
and it was like just like a beat of silence. He goes, also we're not good comedians.
Yeah, you actually did tell me that
on the pod.
on the last pod.
Well, for the new listeners,
Yeah, for all the new guys. But anyway, the second thing is AI that detects babies crying and can tell you why they're crying.
That's a crock of shit, dude.
I know. That can't be real.
That was the gayest I know I've heard in my life.
I know.
Yeah, that's exactly how you said it. What a crock of shit. Most of the times they're just itchy, right? Isn't that like the big thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like most of the time when my baby's crying is because they're itchy. So this fucking thing is just programmed to 90% of the time like it's itchy, and then another thing it'll just say check the diaper. So what is it? It's like you attach it to your baby?
It's like Shazam. It's Shazam.
Oh,
You hold
because supposedly like babies have a different distinct cry for whatever's wrong.
Yeah.
Dude, that's funny because Oprah said that like in the 80s.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, she didn't say it. She had a
babies
guest.
aren't always crying for the same reason.
She had a guest that said that. Yeah, sometimes they're crying because... Dude, did I ever say about the time that I flipped off a baby?
No.
I was driving back from San Francisco.
I can already tell you're the hero of this story.
I was driving back from San Francisco, and then there was like a baby, like probably like a 1-year-old looking at me, and I was like, oh no, just like fucking flip him off, and I did it. See what it felt like, see what it did,
Yeah.
and then I put it away, and then my friend was in the back seat, my friend Hector, and he was like, did you just flip off that baby? Like he caught me, and I was like, yeah. He was like, why? I was like, I just wanted to see what it felt like.
Yeah.
And he went, oh. And then we just kept driving, and then I turned around to tell him something, and then I caught him flipping off the same baby. This baby was like, yo, what's this baby was like, what is happening?
Damn, dude. That baby's gonna grow up just with a sadness that they don't know why. Did you make a face when you did it? Were you like...
No, because I just wanted to see if it knew. I'm a real sociologist. I just wanted to see
A
how it would
historian,
react.
a sociologist, a philosopher.
Yes, give me that microphone again.
Yes.
But I take real tests. What is it called? The scientific steps.
You tell me, Copernicus.
It's trial by fire. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
PEMDAS.
No, that's not it.
That's please excuse my dear
I
Aunt
know,
Sally.
but I'm talking about the scientific test. Is a hypothesis?
Yes. That's your statement.
The scientific theory.
predicting
The scientific-
predicting what
It's a scientific
the
theory.
scientific method.
Typic.
Sci-
You said typic. One day you'll learn to be like me.
Oh my god.
Scientific method. It is.
I'll learn you something.
What does that mean?
It means I'll teach you something. But, that's how they say it in stupid. I'll learn you something today.
Question, hypothesis, experiment, analysis, conclusion.
Wow.
What does that spell? LGBT. All right. So go.
That's what it's all about, science.
So what's your the last piece of technology you wanted to tell me?
Oh, there was just those two. The third one was like some bottle that like heats up or regulates. But what is it? Yeah, how can an AI detect a baby's crying and say, this baby is just distressed because it feels anxious in this social situation versus there's shit in this baby's pants.
Right. Or what if it's like, what if this baby is having an existential crisis?
Yeah.
Because apparently in its past life, it was Osama bin Laden.
Because it was just flicked off on the highway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This baby.
That's your baby starts crying when you're driving and you pull out the app and it just says
Bleep, bloop, 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 bloop.
the car next to you just flicked off your baby and you look over and the guy's like dude, Wood, I talked to Wood today. He told me that one time when he was driving for a flower delivery company,
Yeah.
which I also worked for.
I remember.
He was driving back after they dropped off their last delivery, and he was on the highway, and he looked over, and there was like an 8-year-old girl driving the car.
Dude, I would do that.
When you were 8?
I was like 12.
Dude, on the highway.
Oh, on the highway?
On the freeway.
That's arguably easier.
Yeah.
Because you're just going straight.
Yeah, but he said she was like swerving all over. She
Oh
was only
my
going
God,
like
dude.
50. And I was like, he said he called the police.
Ah,
And-
snitch. No, I'm just kidding.
He called the police and they were like, well, it's probably an adult that looks like a kid. And he was like, I don't know.
You grow up and you find out these cops are fucking full of shit, dude.
Yeah, they were like, it's probably an adult who looks like a kid. And he was like, I don't know. I think it's a kid. And he said the girl looked like scared. And I was like, so what did you do? He was like, I just got off. It was my exit. It's like, oh.
Wow, dude. Yeah, cops really don't give a
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
Also, like, you know how everyone, like, when they were a kid, they would lie and be like, my dad lets me drive on the highway.
Yeah.
Like, my dad let me go in a helicopter. Like, that's the one kid who was telling the truth.
My dad lets me smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Anyway.
A kid. Wait. Oh, fuck.
You used to drive when you were 12?
Yeah, I used to sneak the car. I've talked about it a couple of times.
Yeah.
I used to sneak out the car when I was like 12 and 13.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
one time my mom's coworker saw me. She was like, hey, I don't want to, get into your business, but I think I saw Frankie driving by my house.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know where I was going. I just love to drive.
Yeah. Still do.
Yeah, dude. Ah, fuck. I had one more thing about the weekend. Whatever.
This has been just chaos.
Yeah, dude. What are you gonna fucking name this one?
Chaos.
Bloop bloop bleep bloop 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 bloop. Chaos.
Should we get off?
How long has it been?
An hour.
An hour. Wow, dude. Beautiful. Yeah, dude. Oh, no, never mind. I'll tell you off the pod.
Okay.
All right. This episode.
Wait.
What? You know what? I hate doing that. I hate fucking people doing a podcast. No. When they say, I'll tell you off the pod. Because then you just leave the listener going, what the fuck, dude? That we're
Right.
all friends here.
Tell me.
I mean, it's not. I really should tell you off the pod, but I'm just saying because I don't want to blue ball anybody. We should remember that story you had when you worked at the flower company, and then they gave you the flowers and from your girlfriend, and then you gave them to her.
Yeah.
We should clip that and put it on for Valentine's Day. But I don't remember what.
Okay.
I don't remember what
Yeah.
episode it was.
Good idea.
All right, you got anything?
There's
to plug?
that juicy bit that we were going to talk about behind the scenes.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know. Like, but I just hate when people do that.
Yeah.
When they're like, "Oh, fine, I'll
gotcha.
tell you off." Anyways,
All right. What do you got?
what do you got? You're rose battling in a week?
I'm roast battling this Sunday
Sunday.
at 1-1,
The Grave Digger, Luke Davis.
9 p.m.
Going against.
1-1, it's where Amanda Vasco. 1-1, that's where First Avenue meets First Street. It's called 1-1.
Is that all right? And then if you win this, you get $300.
If I win this, nothing happens because it's Comedy Fight Club. And
Well, you hey, practice your jokes for the $300 one on her. Just do roast jokes for somebody else.
just yeah. So that's all I got really. And then something in March is coming up.
All right, well,
Roast battle.
nothing. This
We
weekend.
got Virginia Beach coming up.
Virginia
right?
Beach in two. Yeah, but here I always say the city, but I never fucking say like where at.
Right.
On the weekend of the 21st, February 23rd, Baltimore at the Guilford Hall Brewery. And then February 24th, Beach Vodka, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Wait, 23rd was Baltimore, 24th is Virginia Beach. And I'm doing 30, and then Big Mike there is doing an hour. So come out,
Nice.
say what's up.
What's
and
up?
the sketches, the real piece of work.
Every Friday.
Every Friday.
Allegedly.
Oh, we got it right. And that's it.
All right.
And this has been episode 90
90.
of the Keep On Truckin' Podcast. No. Truckin' Podcast.
Are you calling me a racist?